Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back. Another video, another day. What can I say, man? I just gotta say, all glory to God. Genuinely, we're here. All right. So, if you woke up today, I want to tell you, He's not done with you yet. So, you gotta keep on pushing. All right. So, man, the Spurs survived it all. Well, not all of it, but they survived the 3-0 deficit. The Spurs managed to pull out game 3. And in my personal opinion, I'm a little biased. I'm rooting for the Spurs. Shout out to the Knicks, though. The Knicks are a dangerous team, and they're a great team. Hot, deep team. They got a lot of solid players on the roster. But I think the winner of game 3, regardless of the 1-1 or 2-0, 2-0 did incline it to be like, okay, whoever wins it. But I think whoever won this game will possibly win this series. So I think the Spurs, I mean, it's a series now. It's absolutely a series. It's 2-1. So, of course, the Spurs still have a mountain to climb. They're going back to Madison Square Garden again for game 4. And they got to play their tails off again. And they got to win. They got to. But they made it a series. And I think the Spurs have it, man. If they just get Karl Anthony Towns out of the game, which they did tonight, the Knicks really didn't include him as much as they should have. So that's kind of on them. But the way the Spurs played today, man, they didn't play too bad. I mean, they won the game. But man, what a series. All these games so far have been close. Down to the wire. Down to the very last minute. It is like, yo, who's gonna take it? So man, this is a series, but I'm excited for San Antonio and the Spurs fans. We got a series. We got a series. If the Knicks would have won this game, it would have been over. It would have been over. Regardless, if the Spurs could have won game 4, it would have been a wrap. I highly doubt we would have seen a 3-0 comeback. Not I don't know if we'll ever see that in our lifetimes, to be honest with you. Unless you are literally 1 years old today, then maybe you have the chance. But I don't imagine it being this series is the one where we'll come back or like we'll witness that the Spurs will come back and all that. I'm saying were as if like that's my team. I'm a Rockets fan, all right. So I could care less on who wins this series. But I just want it to be a good series. I want it to be a 7-game series. If I'm being completely honest, who wouldn't want to see a Game 7 NBA Finals unless you were a Knicks fan or a Spurs fan? Then you would just want to see a gentleman sweep, a sweep, not a Game 7. But man, the Spurs survived, and Wemby played his tail off. He did his thing, man. He did his thing. And OG Anunoby, man, he showed up. He showed up for the Spurs. Josh Hart showed up tonight for the Spurs, kept them in it. And Jalen Brunson, man, he really has not been having the greatest of games. I would say tonight was his best game, percentage-wise, out of the 3 games this series. But he really hasn't been playing that great. But it just goes to show how good the Spurs team is overall as a collective. But man, this is another dogfight. What a playoffs, man! What a playoffs this NBA season has brought. I would say more particular in the West, because the East. I mean, the Knicks kind of just dog walked everyone they faced, and there wasn't really no Game 7 stuff like that. But man, just playoffs in general. Wow. We got to enjoy the rest of the season while it's here, because when it ends, it's gonna be tough. Basketball's my sport, so you know it'll be nice, a nice little break. I ain't gotta sit here and watch basketball and stuff, but still, I'm gonna have to move on. We got the World Cup though. We got the World Cup coming in like 4 days, 5 days, and it's gonna be in Houston. That's where I live in Houston, so that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be a cool thing to watch. I'm not even into soccer, but I'll tune into that. But man, the Spurs managed to stay alive, keep the series within reach of them capturing gold. So let's see the adjustments New York makes, the Spurs possibly make to, we haven't seen a blowout. We haven't seen a game where it's like, oh man, they just smacked them on the behind. One of those good old fashioned butt whoopings. Haven't seen one of those. But man, I think the Spurs now they got momentum. Of course, they just won a game, but man, their back is still against the wall. They gotta tie this game up or tie this series up going back to San Antonio, and then it is a real conversation of what could happen. So we'll see, man. Anyways, hey, I want y'all to take it easy. I want you to know I love you. If you're watching this, have a great night. If it's morning, good morning. If it's afternoon, continue the rest of your day, and I hope it's good. You know, just I want you to know you're blessed. Don't stress. You know why? It's all a test, and we passing. All right, we ain't failing out here. We passing. So keep on moving forward. Anyways, y'all, love, baby.